Well, this sucks. First of all, I want to say that everyone who thought of me right when they heard about the news of Omegle getting taken down, thank you. I appreciate that. That really shows that I made an impact to the community. You into dick and ball torture or no? People instantly went to my YouTube comments. People were tweeting me. People were tagging me on Instagram posts because it fucking went everywhere. It spread like wildfire how Omegle, after 14 years, got taken down. Right when I heard the news about Omegle getting taken down, I posted this tweet, but I forgot to mention that I'm not particularly surprised that this happened. But I actually have a lot of mixed feelings about this whole thing, and so I'm going to be talking about that today. But throughout the video, I'm going to be putting in some of my Omegle highlights, kind of making this conclusion video of my Omegle experience, my Omegle journey, my Omegle career, whatever you want to call it. I've been making Omegle content for years now. I started on TikTok. I kind of started the whole Omegle on TikTok trend. As you guys all know, Omegle's been around for a while, but you know, it goes in and out of popularity like most things. But I kind of revived it when it comes to TikTok, and that was like around 3 years ago when I started getting back onto Omegle. But I've been going on Omegle since I was maybe like 13 years old. Which is not a good thing, by the way, and I'll talk more about that later. When I first landed on Omegle, it was vile. It was not a good place to go on. When I went back on Omegle when I was a little bit older, I was kind of able to enjoy the comedic side of Omegle, right? And that's what led me to start making Omegle funny moments videos, which is what got me here, and which is what got you guys here, all my subscribers.
Blue eyes, blonde, jawline, abs.
Alright, what do you rate me?
No, you're really cute.
That's not real. That's so fake.
It's not fake!
What?
I love you. Where are you? Can we get married right now?
Okay, so like, why are you so fine?
Yo, what's good?
Oh shit, wait, you're really cute.
You have such pretty eyes.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, he went to get the milk and the kid's only 1 month?
Yeah.
Hey, say hi, daddy. You don't know what the 19 limit is?
I'm bisexual.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Anybody who says that you're not black is lying to you.
So I'm a BBC then. If you guys are interested in kind of like the lore of Omegle and why it got taken down, I would go to omegle.com and just read it for yourself. Honestly, I think this is one of the most well-written descriptions of Omegle ever. He talks about things that I talk about in my Omegle videos, right? Which is one of the best things about the internet. One of the best things is that you can connect with people all over the world from sitting on your ass on your computer, you know, and it's awesome. It is, and of course there's gonna be bad things that come from it, but like, that was the point. That's why he made it, is that you can connect with random people. That's what this was. The whole Omegle series on my channel is I've talked to, I don't even know how many people. I mean, I've spent probably 600 hours on Omegle. I bet I've talked to over 10,000 people. I bet I have talked to over 10,000 different people on Omegle, and I loved it. We all love the funny Omegle conversations. We all love, you know, rizzing up girls online, you know, all that stuff is fun. But something that I also pointed out is whenever I saw a young kid online, I mean, you can go back through my videos and watch this, is I would always tell them to get off. I would always, if I saw like, you know, 10, 11, 12, and obviously if they're even younger than that, I would just be like, hey, like, you should not be on here. This is the internet. It's a double-edged sword. For everything that's good, there's bad. For everything that's bad, there's good. And it allows us to, you know, have really fun conversations with random people with no consequences. But that also means that people can talk to other people in bad ways and have no consequences. There would be like old dudes on Omegle doing inappropriate things, and I would just straight up put them in my video, blasting them, because that's not cool. That's weird to me. And listen, I'm not trying to be like a Karen here or anything, right? I've said a lot of not politically correct things. I've done a lot of weird things on Omegle too, but not to that extent, and I think that really took a toll to the Omegle community. I mean, when you talk to any random person, if I like walked up to my friend and was like, "What's your thoughts on Omegle?" they would probably just be like, "Yeah, there's a lot of old guys with their penises out." That's just part of Omegle's culture, unfortunately, and that became so much of a legal issue that they eventually had to take Omegle down. I don't want to keep talking about what's bad about Omegle. I want to talk about what's great about Omegle, my favorite things about Omegle, and what I'm going to do next. Omegle was just a content-making machine, dude. It was awesome. I mean, you can kind of combine, like, Zoom trolling with, like, public interviews and, like, social experiments, all into one. It's like, it was great. It's like a public interviews, strangers, conversations, funny moments, Tinder, kind of all put into one. It fit my humor perfectly. It fit your guys' humor perfectly. I dedicated way too many hours of my life, but I can't sit here and be like I didn't love it. I loved it. And I was, when I read the news, I was like, what? No way. And I pulled up my phone and I went to Omegle, and yeah, it was taken down, and I'm not gonna lie, I got sad. I kind of went through all the emotions in my head, you know. I looked at it and I was like, what? No way. And then I was like, wow, like it kind of like set in for me, and I was like, it's an end of an era. It's an end of an era. Of course, there's Omegle.tv, there's Monkey, there's other websites that do the same exact thing. But Omegle was special. Omegle was daddy, you know? Like, Omegle.tv, that's the weird cousin. Monkey is like the international, like, uncle or something. But no, yeah, I got sad. I got sad. I was like, wow, yeah, this is an end of something that I did for basically 3 years. Going on Omegle for several hours every week. I mean, when you do something that much and then it's just poof, gone, it's pretty weird. One of the reasons I loved Omegle so much was it felt like the content was never ending, right? Because it's always a new stranger. You know, every once in a while I'd recognize someone, but generally, every single skip, there's a new person, which is new content, and I loved it for that reason. But at the same time, I did feel like, okay, every time I post a video, it needs to be more funny, it needs to be more entertaining than it was before, and I was struggling to do that. Not necessarily because of everyone else. I'm not trying to blame, all those people are boring now. But it's also because of me. I feel like I've gotten numb to a lot of things. Like, things that were funny just aren't as funny anymore just because they've happened so many times. Things that are gross or aren't even gross before because I've seen them so many times. You know, getting hit on by girls, it's like, is this even entertaining anymore? You know, it's kind of just like the same old thing. Like, I want funny, unique conversations. Like, I don't know, I was also getting a little bit bored. So, in conclusion, I think that this is good closure. I think Omegle getting taken down makes sense. I'm sad because of how much time I've spent on that website. But at the same time, it's like, no, I mean, I think it needed to be done, and it definitely helped me just kind of, it's kind of like putting down your pet that's really sick, you know, and talk about sick, that Omegle is a sick website. And I said that all the time. Omegle is a sick website. Other than being sad, I kind of had the feeling of like closure. I kind of felt like, you know what, like it was time, you know. I've talked about in other videos how, you know, I've been doing this content for so long, and I've loved it, and you guys have loved it. I think I brought a lot of laughs to the community. I think, you know, I built a big YouTube channel, and I'm really proud of it, and that shows that I've made an impact on this community. Like, I made an impact on the whole Omegle community. Like, people know who I am. I think people reference my videos. You know, there's inside jokes, you know, within my community that people know. Like, it's great. But I've talked about how, like, I'm gonna try to get myself canceled. I'm gonna try to get my YouTube channel taken down, you know, just to make an end, you know, because YouTube has always been a hobby to me. Yes, I've made money from it, but it's a hobby. I love doing it. That's why I do it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it. But I was ready for something different, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go complete balls to the wall, you know, and if my YouTube channel gets taken down, it gets taken down. Who cares? And then this happened, and I kind of got like a feeling in my heart where it's like, maybe this is a sign. You know, I was kind of moving away from Omegle content anyway. I started my rant channel. I have another playlist of rants coming out soon. There's a link down below for that. But this felt like closure to me. And instead of, you know, being sad that it's gone, be happy that it happened. And the fact that Omegle got taken down, like, out of nowhere, and it happened to be while I'm going through this mental, like, kind of anxiety of what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, it kind of feels like closure to me. You know, it kind of feels like, okay, you know, like, instead of me deciding on quitting content or not, Omegle just got taken down. You know, Omegle is dead. So, I kind of, that gave me comfort. It gave me a lot of comfort. Now I'm free to choose what I want to do next. There's no like, oh, I want to do this, but like, you know, Omegle is still like so good for content, I need to keep doing that. Now I can kind of do what I want. So what do I want to do? I definitely want to keep doing rants. I just started that channel, so I'm not going to stop it anytime soon. Hopefully that starts taking off. There's a link to that down below. I think I already said that. Now I just sound like a fucking idiot plugging my second channel. Regarding this channel, regarding the King Judah channel, you know, the King Judah, the Omegle YouTuber, regarding this channel, you know, I've already started mixing it up a little bit more. Like, I did a reaction a little bit ago, Tinder videos, you know. I say that I just keep spreading my wings a little bit, you know, trying other things, seeing what hits. And I'm only going to do what I enjoy. And what I hope is that you guys will find joy in what I find joy in. Previously was Omegle, and hopefully there's something new. I'll make some Ohm.TV videos, I'll keep doing Tinder videos, and then I'll just do what comes to my mind, right? And I want you guys to, of course, communicate with me. I have a Discord down below. You can chat in there. Comment section, just comment below video ideas, and they don't have to be specific. They can just be broad, like, oh, hey, react to cringe, you know, and I can do that. Or you can do something super specific, like go to the nearest dog shelter, adopt a dog, and then give it to a homeless guy or something like that. I don't know why I would do that, but so yeah, comment below video ideas that aren't Omegle related because I can't do any of those anymore. Kings and queens of the kingdom, this is the end of an era. I hope you guys stay around. The kingdom that we've built is like the best thing ever. I love it to death, and I don't want it to stop. So I'm going to keep posting on this channel 2 times a week, and I'm going to keep dropping playlists of videos on my iRant channel. And yeah, if you guys want to keep up with me, follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, follow my Snapchat, subscribe, turn on notifications if you guys haven't already. And thank you. Thank you to you guys, and thank you to Omegle for all the content, all the laughs, all the Snapchats I've gotten. Thank you. It was good. It was good.